Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, please subscribe down below, give this video a like, and today we're going to be doing this like super nude, I don't know, like 90s vibe, glam type, I don't know. I have no idea. I just wanted to do something neutral, and I'm not really liking the lip right now because the liner is like peeling, which is causing the lip to peel. But you'll find out about that lip later. Anyways, please leave a comment down below letting me know what video you'd like to see next. If you want to see a cooking video, feel free to leave your recipes down below so I can try them and see how they come out for me and my family, because I'm always looking for new recipes to try. And if you'd like to share them, then I can try cooking them and sharing them with everybody else. Alright guys, thank you to Rebecca Martin and Paige Pagano for being the first people to comment on my last video. Thank you to Paige for letting me borrow her Alyssa Edwards palette for my last video. And without any further ado, let's get into the video. My friend's kind of like on the fence because she got Jeffree Star's mystery box, and like she doesn't like most of the stuff she got in it, or she does, but she's like, I don't know if it was worth the money. And like, that is 100% okay. Either you end up liking it or you don't. I think he's overpriced, but most high-end makeup brands are. Is going to Riff. My brushes are starting to get to the point where like I have to clean them. Like nothing else will do. There's just no going back. Like there's no saving them. I can't put them in a color switch because like it's just they're that dirty. Okay, I'm gonna go into a little bit of Good Is Gone, but just a little bit. This is how I would have done my makeup in high school. Maybe a little less blending, but this right here was my jam. A medium brown, a dark brown, and then I'm gonna put like a almost white champagne shimmery shade on top, and that would have been my entire look. Like Blaze, I'm probably gonna do Blaze just because I'm feeling nostalgic, but that would have been my look in high school, except for I used a brush like this to apply every single shade, like every single one. I didn't reach for a different brush, not once. Would you guys be interested in that, seeing how I did my like makeup in high school? Just to soften everything and make sure everything is blended, I think I'm gonna go in with Weekender. I was so afraid to like do anything out of the box like in public because I didn't want anybody to like make fun of me. And I was like, no, this is good. But what I've learned is you gotta be you, because you only get to be you for a short amount of time, and being anybody else sucks. I like literally tried to fit in so hard, and I had an ex tell me he was embarrassed of me because I hung out with weird friends. And like, that's one thing I'm not gonna do. Like, I will do everything in my power to fit in, but like, I'm not gonna abandon my friends to like be popular, have other friends, which I'm not in high school anymore, so that's not really an issue. But back then, that's not the type of person I was. Like, I'd rather not have friends than abandon my actual friends to make friends with people who like literally judge the fact that my friends were weird. I'm going back into Good Is Gone to just like blend that together. But you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't that type of girl. Like, I wasn't that type of kid that like I mean, I did worry about what other people thought of me and like wanted to be in that crowd, but also like not at that cost. I would do stupid stuff like going drinking before I was of age, and I would say stupid stuff that I regret now or that I shouldn't have said. Going into Blaze, which, I mean, you saw that I was picking it up, but I just wanted to let you know the name of the shade just in case you're following along. You might not, you might just be listening to me. But I was that dumb kid that like never felt good enough, so I was always seeking other people's approval, including my peers. That is gorgeous. I'm going to go into just a little bit of Double Life right here. Right there. But if you're young and, you know, you're trying to be in the in crowd and have like all the friends, just know that in the end it really doesn't matter, because after high school they're going to this college, you're going to that college, you'll never see them again. Heck, in fact, the person that you were trying to impress may be working at a McDonald's. And who knows, you could have a better job. I mean, I guess being with my kids is a really good job, but like, I don't, but she could. And the only time you're going to interact with them is like them handing you your food. I worked at McDonald's. I'm a stay-at-home mom now, but I worked at McDonald's. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with working at McDonald's. I'm just saying that, like, don't put so much pressure on yourself to be that kid that has all the friends and, like, blah, blah, blah. Just enjoy the ones you have. The ones you have are gonna be the ones that, like, stand up for you. And, like, take care of you. And help you out when you need it. Like, you may be in the it crowd and have all these friends, but the second something goes down, they're nowhere to be found. Because at least in my day, those are the ones selling drugs and being stupid and trying harder than hell to stay out of jail because they're selling drugs like fucking idiots. And not all of them, but you know, a lot of them. My ex was friends with a lot of them. And like, it was the most awful thing ever. Or at least back then. I was like, I just want to know, like, why did you always avoid me, or like never want to talk to me, or like I'd like, I wasn't gonna be that clingy girlfriend that like hung all over him. So I'd come sit by him and say hi, and then like I'd turn to talk to my friends, and all of a sudden he'd disappear. And like, instead of being like, excuse you, like, we'd be in the same class, so he didn't like literally disappear. He'd like go sit with somebody else, and I'd turn around and he'd like be sitting with another girl, talking to her, like having a conversation with her. And like, it would upset me, but instead of getting angry, I'd just like turn and talk to my friend, because I didn't want to be that girlfriend that was like super embarrassing, causing a scene. And like, you should never feel like that. That's stupid. But I asked him, I was like, why did you do that? And he was like, oh, because you had weird friends and I was embarrassed of you. I was like, we were literally dating. It's like, yeah, you're cool when you're by yourself, but your friends are weird. And I'm like, one, that is the rudest thing ever. But two, like, so they're my friends, you know? Anyway, that should teach you anything. Even though I fit in, my friends didn't, and if you want to lose all your friends, I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to do my other eye and my face makeup off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to go back into this palette, and we're going to go in with Hell Ride, just a little bit. I still really don't like that setting spray I got in my BoxyCharm. It is not dewy in the slightest. I'm gonna spray it on myself one more time so I can pat out my face, but I'm like, I hate it. It feels like I sprayed menthol on my face, and it's like almost, like, I wouldn't say it's burning, I'm not dramatic, like, it doesn't hurt, but it's like tingles. Like, if I was a sensitive person, I think it would burn. If my skin was more sensitive, I think it would burn. So I used Jeffree Star's Supreme Frost in Peach Goddess, or no, I'm sorry, Frozen Peach. And I was telling a friend on Snapchat just today about how I don't know, I don't like the formula of Peach Goddess. Like, it's really shiny right now, but I had to like drench my entire face to get it there. Also, the Dominatrix, the formula on the pencil is a lot stiffer than the formula on Unicorn Blood. It's kind of like interesting because I have never bought his products besides the mystery box and the Jawbreaker palette, so I'm just now getting to test these things out. It's interesting because you think the formula is one way, like this. I assumed that they were all buttery and creamy because in the last mystery box I got Unicorn Blood and it was super soft and creamy. And then I don't like this one very much, this Supreme Frost, so I assume that the Supreme Frost were like a shitty formula or like a bad formula, because this one doesn't lay out any pigment down. It's just all glitter. Like, I'm just not a glitter person, so I don't like it. But then I got Hypothermia in this last mystery box, and I like it so much more. Like, don't get me wrong, it's got a lot of glitter in it too. But at least there's some pigment behind it, so you're not like completely losing. Like, it's got this holographic duo shift type thing. I know it's not holographic, but you know, it's this super pretty duochrome effect. And it's gorgeous. This one's just like weird bits of glitter. Yeah, this one was super dry, and I'm patchy near the top of my lip. My first lipstick from him was in the first mystery box I got, and they're not new, but they're newer. So I completely forgot that he has scents in some of his lipsticks. Like, I watched his reveals and stuff, so I knew that it had it in there. I just forgot. Okay. I think that's the best I'm gonna get it, because this is all flaking off up here, which kind of sucks. The lip liner's flaking off, so I just totally forgot he had scents in some of his. Smells good. And Mannequin's a color I've wanted for literally ever. I also want Celebrity Skin, Leo, Scorpio, Unicorn Blood, Gemini. I think Gemini. I might be wrong. I might be thinking of a different color. But I also want Weirdo, Drug Lord, Crocodile Tears. I think it's B. I think it's B. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.